day with a solid determination and a great attitude. You are going to have a good day today. A very cheerful good morning to our most honorable headmaster, respected teachers, and all my brothers and sisters. I am Meera H. Nair of MTHS Ayroor. I am studying in 9th standard. I, along with my talented team member, welcome you all in the pleasant morning assembly of our school. Rise up, start up, fresh, see the bright opportunity in each new day. Every day not be good, but there is something good in every day. I may call upon my friend Krishna Priya of Standard 10 to lift our spirit with a prayer song. Please do sing along.
Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful day. Day I will never forget. After I wandered in darkness away, Jesus, my Savior, I met. Oh, what a tender, compassionate friend. He met the need of my heart. Shadows dispelling with joy, I am telling. He made all the darkness depart. Heaven came down and glory filled my soul. When at the cross my Savior made me whole, my sins were washed away, and my night was turned to day. Heaven came down and glory filled my soul. When at the cross my Savior made me whole, my sins were washed away, and my night was turned to day. Heaven came down and glory filled my soul.
Worship is a conversation between God and His children. Let's thank God for all the blessing He was showered upon us. I welcome Alina of Standard 8 for the morning prayer.
Our Father in heaven, thank you for being with us throughout the last day. Thank you for this new day. Lord, as we are going to start today's work, be with us and guide us. Lord, thank you for looking after our school. Thank you that you love each and every one of us here. As we reopen our schools, keep us all safe under your divine protection. Be the creativity, strength and wisdom of our administrators, teachers and custodians. Give them healthy and whole in body, mind and spirit. Be the confidence, discipline and knowledge of our students. Preserve them emotionally, mentally and physically. Be the comfort and support of our parents and guardians. Grant them everything they need to lovingly support and sustain their families. Bless our academic year 2021-2022. Continue to guide us in this time when many things still remain uncertain. We give everything into your hands. Amen.
I'm sure that you all like to listen to stories. Here comes Midhuna Murali of Standard 6 for her special performance.
Hi everybody, I'm Midhuna Murali. Today I'm going to tell a story about thirsty crow. One hot day, a crow was very thirsty. He looked some water here and there, but could not find it. After a long time, he saw a pond, but there was very little water in it. He could not reach the water. He thought a plan. He picked some pebbles one by one and dropped into the pond. The water came up to top, and the crow drank the water and flew away happily. He was a clever crow. The moral of the story is where there is a will, there is a way. Thank you.
Good and inspiring thought can inspire up our day. Reading new thoughts in the morning work like fuel which keep us smiling and encouraging throughout the day. So to inspire us with the thought, here comes Parthiv R of Standard 9 with the thought for the day.
Good morning. Have faith in yourself. Swami Vivekananda.
To attain success,
self-confidence is essential. Hard work, determination, and motivation can only happen if you have self-confidence. You are powerful if you have self-confidence. It can also act as fuel for the big journey of life. No one else knows you better than yourself. So, understanding your own abilities, work hard, and there is nothing you cannot accomplish. Self confidence comes from embracing who you are and what is important to you. It does not come from trying to impress another people. You must understand what makes you unique and your weaknesses. As the famous quote by Stephen Hawking, however the lives seem difficult, there is something you can do and you can succeed at. You have to find your passion and follow it. By doing this, you can fulfill your unfulfilled dreams. Your self belief can help you to climb up mountains. So wake up and get moving. Thank you.
Listening to news make us update and well informed. Abhishek S of Standard 10 will update us with the latest news.
Good morning. I'm Abhishek Bijon of Standard 10 MTHS Ayroor and you are listening to Educational News. Now let's look at the headlines. Schools to reopen for primary class, 10 untold students on November 1st. Offline classes for all other classes will begin from November 15th, says CM. 6 lakh students to go to school for first time on November 1st. Happiness curriculum to be followed in schools during the first week of reopening. Attendance not mandatory in the first month. Kite will continue to the air classes on the Victor's channel for time being. Schools to have 6 working days. Middays meals will be provided, says Educational Minister. MTHS Ayroor have begun preparation to welcome young minds to the school, says Headmaster. Now news in details. Schools to reopen for primary class, 10 untold students on November 1st. Offline classes for all other classes will begin from November 15th, says CM. Thiruvananthapuram. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan has informed that school will reopen in Kerala from November 1st. The decision has been taken in the COVID review meeting held in Thiruvananthapuram. The CM announced that school will reopen for primary classes from 1 to 7 and classes 10 and 12 from November 1st. Offline classes for all other classes will begin from November 15. Directions are given to complete the related arrangements within 50 days ahead of school reopening day. The health experts opined to reopen primary classes at first. The Educational Department and Health Department will jointly hold talks to discuss and execute the arrangements for the school reopening amid the pandemic. It will be better to avoid making attendance compulsory for students who have a weak immune system. All schools must take necessary action to re-establish the school health program and precautionary measures to counter the spread of COVID-19. Special marks will be prepared for the students. Marks will be made mandatory in school, informed CM. 6 lakh students to go to school for the first time on November 1st. As many as 6 lakh 7,702 students will go to school for the first time on November 1st. The first and second standard students of this year have been included in the newcomers category. No physical classes were conducted last year, which is the reason why the students belonging to these two classes have been included in the category. Last year, 3,02,288 students joined Class 1. This year, 3,05,414 students took admission in public schools. Considering the number of students in the private school, the total count of newcomers may mount up to 6.5 lakhs. This year, there are 34,10,167 students in classes from 1 to 10 standards. Last year, it was 33,74,328 students. The number of students joining class 1 in public school has risen. 28,482 more students joined class 1 this year. This has become the greatest jump in the number of students in last 2 decades. Happiness curriculum to be followed in schools during the first week of reopening. Attendance not mandatory in the first month. Thiruvananthapuram. Daily attendance and school uniform are not mandatory following the first month of school reopening on November 1. The decision was taken at the meeting held between teachers, unions and the state government to prepare guidelines to be followed for school reopening. Decision has also been taken to limit the strength of students to 25% per shift. The meeting suggested to follow happiness curriculum. Instead of starting classes directly, the government had earlier made it clear the school uniform would not be mandatory. It has also been decided that attendance will not be compulsory. The teachers union have demanded to provide financial assistance to complete maintenance and repair of school. The government is of the view that such requirements should be met with the participation of the PTAs. Kite will continue to air the classes on the Victor's channel for the time being. Classes will be split into batches. When one batch comes to school, the section will be aired online for the students who remain at home. At present, LP schools have a maximum of 1 hour of online classes per day. It will be increased to 3 hours per day when schools are reopened. At present, most of the classes are held on either early in the morning or at night. Schools to have 6 working days. Midday meals will be provided. Education Minister Thiruvananthapuram. Education Minister V. Shivankuti disclosed more details regarding the reopening of the school. He said in the assembly that Saturdays will be working day for schools and the midday meals will be provided for the children. The minister said that the guidelines for reopening have been prepared and it has been handed over to the chief minister who will announce it on Thursday. The midday meal system will be resumed following the COVID protocols and with the help of PTA members, locals and other statutory bodies. Only 2 students per bench will be allowed in lower primary classes. Also, only half-day classes will be conducted and shift system will be implemented in schools with high enrollment. Schools will be provided with a fitness certificate since it was closed for a long period. The students for the schools that do not have fitness certificates will be shifted to nearby schools. The KSRTC has offered to reduce the bus fare for students. MTHS Ayroor have begun preparation to welcome young minds to the school, says headmaster. Schools have remained closed for almost 1.5 years since the first COVID-19 lockdown in 2020. The state government has prepared a detailed plan to reopen schools. Headmaster Sri Naidangoshi sir announced that all the rules and regulations put forward by government will be strictly followed in the school. The teaching and non-teaching staff are given proper instructions regarding this. The safety of students will be given top priority. When the schools reopens, teachers, PTA and the natives are cleaning the school premises to ensure the safety when students return to school. Parents are made aware of the COVID protocols to be followed inside the school. No child will be allowed to enter the campus without mask. Students will not be allowed to share or trade masks with others. Students' temperature will be checked every day before they enter into the school bus in the morning. School will be completely sanitized every day after the commencement of classes. Headmaster also requested students to stay at home if there is any symptom of COVID-19. During the first 2 weeks from reopening, students will be made mentally and emotionally fit to adapt to the changing learning modes. And that's all for today news. Thank you for watching. This is Abhishek Bijon, reporter of MTHS School, signing off.
One tree can create a forest, one word can frame a goal, one candle can wipe out darkness. A true leader has a confidence to stand alone, the courage to take tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others is an art. Our honorable headmaster Nainan Koshisar became a special leader by the quality of his action and the integrity of his intent. Your endless care, guidance, and support prove that you are a great leader. We are really blessed to have a headmaster like you. With a thankful heart, I request Nainan Koshi sir to share your valuable thought with us.
Good morning, my dear kids. Today, I will tell you a story. I hope all of you like to listen to stories. One day, a farmer's donkey fell down into a well. The animal cried for hours as the farmer tried to figure out what to do. Finally, he decided the animal was old and the well needed to be covered up. Anyway, it just was not worth it to retrieve the donkey. He invited all his neighbors to come over and help him. They all grabbed a shovel and began to shovel dirt into the well. At first, the donkey realized what was happening and cried horribly. Then, to everyone's amazement, it calmed down. A few shovel loads later, the farmer finally looked down the well. He was astonished at what he saw. With each shovel of dirt that hit his back, the donkey was doing something amazing. He would shake it off and take a step up. As the farmer's neighbors continued to shovel dirt on top of the animal, it shook it off and took a step up. Pretty soon, everyone was amazed as the donkey stepped up over the edge of the well and happily trotted off. My dear students, life is going to shovel dirt on you, all kinds of dirt. The trick to get out of the well is to shake it off and take a step up. Each of our troubles is a stepping stone. We can get out of the deepest wells just by not stopping, never giving up. Shake it off and take a step up. We were gripped by the pandemic for the last 1.5 years. We are still fighting against it, and now we are facing severe climatic conditions. What I have to tell you is, shake these dirts off and take a step up. This too shall pass. God is there to protect us from all sorts of danger. So don't lose your hope. Face these adversities courageously. Now God has given us an opportunity to meet again. As the schools are going to reopen, I think you all are happy to meet your friends and teachers. I wish you all a nice time here. Utilize your time fruitfully. Go for your dreams. It is your turn. Thank you and have a nice day.
Pledge means an oath to fulfill our duties. So let's take a vote with Adityan S. Hailal of Standard 8. I am Aditya Sarlal from Class 8. Today's pledge. India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country and am proud of its rich and varied heritage. I shall always strive to be worthy of it. I shall give respect to my parents, teachers, and all elders, and treat everyone with courtesy. To my country and my people, I pledge my devotion. In their well-being and prosperity, alone lies my happiness. Jai Hind. It is the prime responsibility of every citizen to respect their country. Let us all get ready for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभयाशिष माहे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
This is the end of today's morning assembly. Stay healthy and be kind. We promise to meet you again with new thoughts, thinking, and better performance. Thank you and have a nice day.